Yeah, yo, what's going on? It's your boy Brandon Berg. Man, definitely want to drop a gem, man. Just found out some very credible information about the Vibe show. And shout out to a few people that I follow that actually told me the real deal, told me this story. Um, Actually, my girl, she actually called and told me about it too. She said she actually got done live chatting with him, but um, this is kind of like a big story. At least for me, it might be a big story throughout the rest of Black society, but this is definitely a big story to me. Because this is almost like we caught him in a lie. You know what I'm saying? He basically was exposed, but it was a lie. Because I know he did talk about his wife. He said she was a non-black American. Really, she was Afro-Mexican, Afro-Latino, or whatever, Afro-Latino or Afro-Hispanic. Basically Afro-Mexican, and we basically just accepted it because we do know that there's black Mexicans and stuff. And well, now this just hit. It's actually getting circulated through YouTube and also circulating some people's on Instagram as well. But his wife is not. His wife was shown. He was shown with his wife, and his wife is not really what you would say, or consider being black. Period. I mean, she wasn't Afro Mexican, none of that. She was a straight white woman, um, or a mestizo or whatever, mesquita. That's basically some native and European, but there is no African ancestry in that, and um, a lot of people, especially me, is looking at it sideways because in a lot of his videos, he's talk about interracial, and he talk about how bad and how we shouldn't be mating with any European, and we should just be black only, and by so far and so forth. But your woman is clearly of European descent, and that that really sent a kind of very a huge vibe, a real ill vibe towards me, because I'm basically thinking about it as like with damn, like he can't even be truthful that he wants to be pro black and be anti interracial, but he's in an interracial relation. Um, so this really just made me pull back from him completely. I mean, I already kind of gave him the side, but I didn't really, pull my support, with the Dr. Mumba. He had my own girl Nayla Said on there. That's pretty good. But definitely, I hope Nayla Said could, her, um, keep her fame and kind of keep it distant between this, this Vibe show debacle, because this is from what he was talking about in a lot of his streams and his shares and his videos was very anti-interracial, but he's in an interracial relationship, and there was few things a lot of people didn't like from him back in Dr. Mumbai, and kind of going in on us as well as Black American DOS. So definitely something to side eye that. Um, Definitely don't really want to go too much, but I know my question is too: why do Africa want the diaspora to come back to Africa? And I think Radical Home Garden sent out to her. She gave out a question with that. My question was always about that as well, because as you see, you got the Arabic slave trade in the northern and certain part of the eastern uh, portion of Africa. You got the colonization of China in Eastern and Central Africa, and you having almost like a reemergence of some European dominance in the Western and even some parts of in the Western part of Africa, and then you got your um, the the land seizure, or it could be a civil war, or a civil race war in South Africa. It's a lot of things going on in Africa right now. And I'm asking myself, why do they want the diaspora to leave and go there, knowing that it's more chaotic than where we at right now. Right now, it's more dire to be out over there in Africa to be over here. Um, Now that's just my question. I'm not really going to jump more detail in there. I have to really look into it and really get the gist of it. But yeah, just a lot of things going on. I mean, with the Cynthia G debacle and everything else, I have to pull support from her as well. I've, there's a few other sites I still follow, but I haven't really pulled completely. Um, but I definitely might have to look at it with a second eye, and also make my decision very quick what I want to do throughout the rest of my other sites of social media that I do show some support. But definitely YouTube, I pull my support. So probably gonna be likewise. I'm gonna follow suit to the other social media. Um, but yeah, man, this is really just a big thing about going on. Really, another blow to me in this Pan African movement that a lot of pro-blacks people is trying to push, but it's slowly being co-opted. And to myself, if it's getting co-opted like that, there's no reason for me to really keep going in this Pan-African direction. I might as well just go into the DOS direction, because that's really what my focus need to be. As me being Black American DOS, I need to really concentrate on that, because there's a lot of frauds that are taking place that need to be called out, or they need to be addressed. And that's what I'm going to do. But definitely, to me, that's a sad day, man, to really, for having the Ville the Vaz show um, be pretty much exposed. So definitely will say that. Alright, but yeah, definitely I'll let you guys in. Just I'll hit you guys up with another video soon later. Alright, one.